Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and welcome back to Bravely Default. Last time, we discovered the plight of the people of Florm, which, in retrospect, isn't really much of a plight to anybody other than the old-fashioned Vestals, known as Agnes, who does not necessarily approve of the shape that this town has taken. However, the water Vestal is missing, and in order to find her, we need to enter an arbitrary beauty contest, and to do this, we need to find the hair dye and the hairpins that everybody in this town clamors for. And it's time to go on an adventure. But what is kind of unfortunate is I changed around our party a little bit. Ringabel is still a merchant, and Idea is a black mage. That is wrong, because I had intended Ringabel to get to at least level 4 in the freelancer class, so that things will turn out to be a little bit easier for us in the long run. I guess for right now we'll give him a scimitar. That'll maybe work for now. And I would have gotten these leveled up off screen, but if we try to leave, we need to seek information on what is popular these days. So prepare for a lot of talking. If we can manage to get one fight in this video, that will be a miracle, because the amount of people we need to talk to here to continue just the main story is absurd. So let's get started, shall we? Speaking to you on the dock of the bay. What do you got for us?
The latest thing in Florum? This spirit hairpin I'm wearing? Obviously, it's the must-have item. Want one? Well, too bad. The traders don't stock them. Who does? Not telling.
We're just angry. We're just like, well, alright, I guess. So, you find out that a lot of the women in this town are kind of bitches. I'm not saying that to be sexist or rude, but they literally are the worst type of human being we'll be seeing in this game. Well, close to it. Anyways, we still need to inquire about the hair dye, so perhaps going to the item shop might yield some results? Who knows?
Here for a spirit hairpin? I'm sorry, but I fear we don't carry them here. There's a specialty merchant who comes into town every so often. Seems they're the only source. Though, if you're hunting trends, all the girls are dyeing their hair these days. Like that girl there. Though, I'm afraid we don't carry dyes either. Really, where do they get all this stuff?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so they obviously didn't have the budget for the cast of our heroes here to speak. And let's talk for a little bit in our party about the finest foods in Florum. And I think this one was kind of interesting. So of all people, Ringabel asks Agnes, who has not been to this town in years, what the best foods are. So, yeah, without question, but I'm also just plain hungry. You know, as I've gotten older, I found that exploring the foods and the delicacies of different cities is like a really interesting thing to do. Not just if you're hungry, it's just really interesting, all the different foods you can find. So, it's weird. Not black pudding, please no. And not, ugh, I don't even want to think about some of the other things I've come across, but some of it's good. So anyway, anything that sticks to the ribs, that's basically me. But, a bowl of eel wafers. Ugh. That just sounds so wrong. So, yeah, they eat out of the marshlands, and, yeah, not a huge fan of seafood in the first place. So, yeah, river fish prized for their aroma. What? Yeah, it's weird. I used to like fish and shrimp, and one day I just got really sick from eating clam chowder, and now everything just turns me off, so nope. So fried perch water jellies. One of everything? Of course. Alright, so this is the girl everybody's been talking about with her hair dye. Crazy shenanigans.
My hair color? Isn't it just to die for? That wasn't a pun. Anyway, petal hue they call it. It's the biggest thing ever. Of course, I discovered it first. Other trends? Like I'm gonna tell you. I'm all the beauty Florum needs, thank you very much.
What?
But some of the men here have traveled all over. They may know something new. Ooh, if they do, tell me.
Man, I like how she's always going to be recognized as the voice of the girl with dyed hair and a really shitty haircut. So yeah, now we have to go speak to creepy old perverts who come to cities of women. And you know, you can't really blame them. I mean, if there's no other dudes here, that just leaves very little room for competition. So you, sir, give me the deets, please. The dirty deeds.
The latest trend? Who cares? Forget about the newest thing. Show me the sexiest.
Oh God.
An enlightened opinion. What a woman needs is boldness. It's settled. We're going sexy.
That lady there's on the right track. Get her to teach you a thing or two.
What? Oh, are you talking about some... Oh, I guess we have to enter another conversation for that. Also, I love how this guy's from Anchime. He literally had to brave through a toxic forest in order to get here. He's like, it was worth it. Oh, great. This cutscene. So, anyways, apparently, a lot of things go on in between the scenes here. So, in the time we've been in Florum, they've already gone shopping, Adia is broke, and Ring a Bell is apparently Adia's bitch boy, carrying all of her new clothes, which you don't really have any sense of like relation as to that being a habit of yours. Because we saw in the introduction cutscene, she's a disciplined student of the sword. Yet here she is being like a total, just like, I don't even know, like a sorority girl. Like, look at the length is shorter. I mean, jeez. So yeah, she's gonna be broke in no time, but wait. Yeah, even Ring a Bell's purse is suffering. So yeah, she's basically broke. Which means that our good friend Tiz, who happens to be rolling in it, gets to pay. Apparently he has a wallet too. That is I don't know, it's just weird when they just incorporate just out of place, like, set pieces for us to just be told about. I don't know. I get a very prequel Star Wars-esque vibe from that.
Sexy clothes? You certainly won't find them in the shops here. I'll let you in on a little secret. The old man of the woods comes a few times a year. He's a total pervert, but the clothes he sells are knockouts.
What?
The old man of which woods exactly?
Somewhere in the southeast.
Don't say it.
Down past Mount Fragmentum, from what I hear.
Uh-oh.
Whoever he is, he said he knew the matriarch and the Vestal of Water. He was leering when he said it.
So, yep. Over the course of this journey, we're going to have to take a quick revisit to our good sage Yuliana for clothing purposes. Sexy clothing purposes, which is ridiculous. And that's actually a required element in this game. Also, we already had to visit him before because the echelon broke, which led us here to Florum in the first place. So that leaves one last person to talk to for now. So we enter the matriarch once again.
Lady Matriarch, pardon my asking, but do you know of a perverted old merchant?
You'll be looking for the Sage of Yuliana then.
Of course.
He didn't even have to finish.
How a man of his years manages the trip here from the Yuliana woods on foot, I'll never know.
What? There's a path connecting Florum and Yuliana by foot?
Done. Let's be off.
Oh, great.
It's unsettling how eager you are about all this.
It really is. This is like, well, here we go again, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, we need to go visit the sage again, and I'm just repeating myself at this point, but now it's just made just completely and utterly obvious. Alright, sexy clothes, fantastic. I love how this gets to be its own little chat. So yeah, it turns out he's still got it in him. Travels around, makes a pretty penny, just selling sexy clothes to desperate young whores. Just kidding. He was no ordinary grandpa. So, do you really? Oh yeah. So Now they're literally conspiring. This area is like the cream of the crop for fan service. Especially in Japan. I should probably make a note that this game was really kind of devastatingly censored for the American release because, as I've stated a lot in the past, this did come out in 2012 in Japan, and it was released in 2014 here in America, and a lot of the outfits are much less revealing. I don't believe there's a way to get the Bravo bikini for Agnes for beating the game on hard. And just a lot of the general talk about sexy outfits and needing to look good for significant others and not so significant others. Yeah, that is just a thing. Anyway, stop zooming out, camera. Let's go talk to this girl now. Petal hue. Need to find petal hue. Uh-oh. So this is the mysterious hair dye that they're considering using. And a woman sells it, but she only comes by very seldom. So apparently it's very expensive, so maybe we'll find it. Did we already talk to these people before? So, yeah, I think they did. It's fabulous, or whatever. Yeah, their awful boring colored hair. Yeah, this place. Ugh. I don't know if I could live in an all-women's city, regardless of all implications. But anyways, as luck and fate would have it, guess who's here? How's it going? Do you sell something that we need? Probably.
I've Petal Hue in stock. Come and get the dye that brought color back to Florum. Today only, make it yours for just 1 million pig.
What?
A million? It can't be legal to charge that much for some dye.
But people are buying it. Have a look at that crowd.
What crowd?
Why not give it a try, Agnes? It's your chance to kick that plain Jane image for good.
Unacceptable.
Alright, well, Agnes is struck out on one of those. But maybe we should go let that girl, who has been saving up all week, dealing out her rations for food, and see if she's interested in buying it. I'm sure it would definitely be worth it more than, I don't know, food, living, and surviving. Alright, but I guess this one accosted a nice little cutscene.
Isn't this hair color amazing? It was worth every peak I have, which is what it cost.
It brings color to the world around you, my dear. Perhaps you'll bring some to my world next.
Can't waste any time. Can't stop till I'm in fashion. Need a spared hairpin. I need money.
Oh,
Did she seem a little crazed?
seems fashionability is status here. We'll start our trend research at the traders.
Why? What possible need have you to research the trends?
What sort of escort would I be to the ladies here if I were not abreast of their concerns?
Abreast. So yeah, they're right. It seems a little unusual how crazed people are about the fashionability here. And it seems as though it's mostly the people who have purchased this mysterious dye as well as the spirit hairpin, so maybe not everything is as it seems, but I don't know, I think we still need to talk to a couple of people. And also, I should mention, this will open up 2 side quests for us, both of which we can do intertwined with each other, as long as we head to Juliana eventually. But it would definitely be in our best interest to complete both of these, and yeah, we'll go over them. So first, let's go head over to the item shop and see if she has anything else for us. Perhaps.
Petal Hue? The hair dye? Yes, it's the new craze. The girls at Florum revere it as part of the new holy trinity of fashion. Trouble is, and this is only a rumor, they say if you use it, it takes hold of you, eats your soul. No one knows what it's made of either. Sorry, but I'll not stock it. No, ma'am. The traveling merchant? I hear they come in from the east.
Oh, from the east, you say? Interesting. Looks like we might have to head out there, because I think she's actually already left. Yeah, she's gone. Well, it's time to make pursuit, but first, we're gonna go speak to the inn owner because it appears as though she has a plight of her own.
You seem the kind, reasonable sort. I would beg a favor. I'd like your help searching for 2 girls, sisters, and still just children. They were seen heading for the gardens at the city's west, but haven't returned. It's my own fault. They came in asking after spirit hairpins. Oh, if you didn't know, those hairpins are all the rage these days.